Alright, here's a video for 1HT about the prior knowledge of chapter 9, and we're going to be taking a look at the prior knowledge here. We're going to do a few of these exercises and explain how they work, but before we do that we need to take a look at this schedule over here. This is about units of length. Now you've probably seen this before, right? These words here, kilometer, hectometer, etc., all of that, meter. And we have this schedule over here in the size from the biggest to the smallest. I mean, there are things that are bigger actually, but these are the ones we used most often, but some of them we don't really use that much. I don't see this anywhere. You know, meters we use a lot, centimeters we use a lot, kilometers we use a lot. If you drive in a car, you'll also use this a lot, because every 100 meters there's this little thing at the side of the road, so you know 100 meters has passed, right? But then these are all that. If you go from one to the next, that means that it becomes 10 times as big. So if you go in this direction, you do it times 10. So for example, if I have 5 meters and I want to know how many decimeters is that, then I do 5 times 10, and then I know it's 50 decimeters, right? If you go the other way around, if you go in this direction, so to the left, you have to do divided by 10. So for example, if I have 600 of these hectometers and I want to know how many kilometers that is, I do 600 divided by 10, and then I have 60 kilometers. Right? Now here there are a few examples with these blue lines. You can take a look at them. And here they also say something about what these words mean, because a kilo means 1000, while deca means 10, right? And centi means that, right? It's pretty straightforward. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to go from a few of these measurements to another one. I'm going to show you how that works. But before we do that, we need to know how this works, how you can move the point a couple of places. I have the number 8.24. If I multiply it with 1000, that means that the point moves 3 places, because I have 1, 2, 3 zeros. It moves 3 places in this direction. So if you do it times 1000, the point moves to the right. But if I do it divided by 1000, the point moves in the other direction. So here we're going to get 8240, right? Because the point was here behind the 8, but now it's 1, 2, 3 places further. Now the point is here behind the 0. If I do it divided by 1000, the point must move in that direction. So I get 0.00 and then 824. You can always check this by counting how many places the point moved, because the point was here and now it's 1, 2, 3 places to the left. So this is how you do something times 1000 or divided by 1000. You just move the point. So the number 824 does not change, because it's still 824, right? It's just the point is a different place. Moving on to exercise 3. Now it says 98 hectometers, and we need to say how many meters that is. So we're going to take a look in this schedule over here. And here is HM, the one we already have, and here is just normal meters. So we're going to move 2 places. Now, every time you move a place, then the point moves, right? And if you go into this direction, then the point moves, well, also in that direction. Alright, so what we're going to do here is, it's 98, but now the point has to move 2 places in this direction, so you get 9800. Alright, it makes sense because a meter is smaller than a hectometer, so if you have 98 hectometers, you have 9800 meters. The next one is kilometers, 3.4 kilometers. Well, this one you probably already knew, and this one you also probably already knew, but just explain it anyway. If you have 3.4 kilometers, then it's 3 steps further, right? 1, 2, 3. So that means you have to multiply it times 10, times 10, times 10, or you multiply it with 1000, or you just move the point 3 places, right? So that's what we're going to do. So then I get 3400, because then I move the point 1, 2, 3 places. So 3.4 kilometers is the same as 3400 meters. Then I have 2 more things that I want to do with you. First of all, I have, let me just move this whole paper. So first I have 5D, which I want to do because now it's the other way around. Now we go to the left. We have 720 meters. And I want to say how many kilometers that is. If you go from kilometers to meters, it was times 1000, but now it's divided by 1000. So now the point moves 3 places in that direction. So you get 0.72. And then the final one I want to do with you is 6a, because here we have a fraction. It's not necessarily more difficult, it's just one thing that you have to do. You have to figure out what that fraction is, right? Well, 1/3/4 is 1.75. And then if you want to go to meters, you get 1,750 meters. So pretty straightforward what you have to do. In Magister it says a couple of these exercises that you have to do, and later this week I'll send you the answers, and hopefully you know how it works. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.